So you indicated here that you missed your class on the chain rule and you don't know how to solve. So I thought I'd give you a quick intro to the chain rule, what it's all about. If you have this simple function, f of x equals x squared, then by the power rule, you know the derivative is 2x. But if you have g of x equals something squared, which is similar to this, there's an extra step involved. You can think of this as the letter u, and then the derivative would be 2u. But when u is a function of x, you have to multiply by the derivative of the inside, is what we call it. So 3x minus 7 is the inside of this function. And the derivative of the inside is this 3. And then we can take 3 times the 2 and get 6 times the quantity 3x minus 7. And if you wanted to, you could distribute that 6 and get 18x minus 42. Okay, and another way to do that problem would have been to square this binomial. There's the perfect square trinomial, and then take the derivative of that, 18x minus 42, same thing. But if you have something like this, h of x, there's no way you want to raise this trinomial to the 5th power and get this big long 6-term thing. So you apply the chain rule. Again, you mentally think of this expression inside the parentheses as u. And so it's really 6u to the 5th. How would you take the derivative of 6u to the 5th? You'd go 5 times 6 is 30 times the u. But u is 3x cubed minus 10x squared plus 5. Reduce the exponent by 1. But then you have an extra step because we have to multiply by the derivative of u with respect to x, or the derivative of the inside is what we end up saying. So we would multiply by 9x squared minus 20x. And one of the things that you'll be doing with derivatives is figuring out when it's equal to 0. So if we had to solve this equation equal to 0, we would solve this part right here. When does 9x squared minus 20x equal 0? When does this expression equal 0? And find out when the first derivative equals 0, and that will help finding relative maximums and minimums of the original function. For your problem, I think you already had an answer to this, but I'll just quickly say the derivative of sine is cosine. You think of this as u. So the derivative of the sine of anything is the cosine of the anything. But now we have to multiply by the derivative of the inside, or the derivative of u with respect to x, which in this case will be 6 minus 10x to the 4th. Okay, there you go. Hope that's a quick intro to what the chain rule is all about. If you have any questions, post a comment.